Welcome back to our tutorial series on building an online doctor appointment booking system using Node.js and MongoDB. In this 8th part, we will dive into an essential aspect of our project, that is decoding JWT tokens to retrieve the admin ID data. In previous part, we have setting up the admin side templates, and by using Express file system, and we already demonstrate how to load the header, content, and footer into a single template file, displayed in the browser. Now for extracting admin ID from JWT token, in which we have stored admin ID into JWT token at the time of login. Now we want to decoding JWT token and get admin ID from it, so based on admin ID, we will fetch admin data from MongoDB database and display on web page. So for this, we have goes to main.js file, and under this file, we want to make function for send token to server, for decoding token at server side. And here, we have create one admin data variable, so under this variable, we will store admin data. After this, we have to create token variable is equal to local storage.getItem function. And under this function, we have to write token variable, so it will fetch token variable value from browser local storage. Now we want to check admin is login or not, so for this, we have to create one segments variable is equal to an array, and under this, we will store full path of current link into different segments. So first we want to get full path, so here, we have to write path name variable is equal to window.location.path name, so this code will return complete path of the current URL. Next we want to split the path into different segments, so here, we have to write segments variable is equal to path name variable.split method with string delimiter like slash, so it will convert string into an array based on slash delimiter. After this, we have to write filter callback function with segment variable as a parameter. After this, we have to write segment variable.length greater than 0, so this code will convert full path into different segment and store into segments variable in an array format. Below this, we have to write if statement, and under condition, we have to write segment variable 0 index value is equal to an admin. If this condition true, that means we have tried to access admin side. And it will execute if block of code, and under block, we have to write if statement, and under condition, we have to write not operator with token variable. If this condition true, that means admin is not login into system and try to access system without login into system, so in this case, we want to redirect web page to admin login page. So here, we have to write window.location.href is equal to /admin, so it will redirect web page to admin login page. And if admin is already login into system, then it will execute else block of code. Now we want to fetch an admin data from MongoDB database and receive at client side. So here, we have to create one asynchronous function with set admin data function. Under this function, we have to write fetch method with two parameter. In first parameter, we have to write /admin /set admin data routes name. And in second parameter, we have to define different option of fetch API. So here, we have to write headers option, and this option, we will use for send token data. So here, we have to write authorization key, and in value, we have to write token variable. And here, we have pass token variable value in HTTP request. After this, we have to write, then function, with response variable as argument. And under this block, we have to write, return statement, with response.json function. So it will convert data into JSON string format, and after this, we have to write, then callback function, with data variable as argument. Under this function, we have to write, admin data variable is equal to data. So here, we have to store admin data, under this local admin data variable. Now for display admin data in console window, so here we have to write, console.log method. And in parameter, we have to write, admin data variable, so it will display admin data, in console window. So here, our JavaScript function is ready, and here, in else block of code, we have called this function. So if admin is login, then admin data will be displayed under console window when page has been loaded. Now we have goes to server.js file, and here, we have to make one middleware for check JWT token. So here, we have create one verify token function with request, response and next variable as parameter. Under this function, we have to write, constant token variable is equal to request.headers.authorization, so here, it will get token value from HTTP header, and store under this local variable. After this, we have to write, if statement, and under condition, we have to write, not operator token variable. If token value is not received from HTTP headers, then it will execute, if block of code. And here, we have to write, return statement, with response.status function, with 401 status code. After this, we have to write, JSON function, and under this function, we have to write, error as key, and in value, we have to write, access denied, no token provided, so this error will be sent to client. After this, for handle error, here we have use, try and catch block. In try block, we have to write, decoded variable is equal to JWT.verify function, with 2 argument. In first argument, we have to write, token variable, and in second argument, we have to write, secret key variable, so it will decode JWT token, and store under this decoded variable. After this, we have to write, request.admin is equal to decoded, so here, we have stored decoded token data, under this request.admin variable. And after this, we have to call next function, so it will execute next code. But during decoding process, if there is an error occur, then this catch block of code will execute. And here, we have to write, response.status function, with 401 status code. And after this, we have to write, JSON function, and under this, we have to write, error as key, and in value, we have to write, error message like, invalid token, so this error will be sent to client. So here, our middleware is ready, for decode JWT token data, and now we have to create, routes for handle client request. So here, we have to write, app.post method, with 3 parameter. In first parameter, we have to write, /admin, /set admin data. In second parameter, we have to write, verify token middleware, so it will called, this middleware, before executing, this routes block of code. And in third parameter, we have to write, asynchronous callback function, with request and response variable. Under this function, we have to write, admin ID variable is equal to request.admin.admin ID variable. So here, request.admin.admin ID value has been get from verify token middleware. Now for fetch admin data from MongoDB database, so here, we have to create one data variable. And below this, we have to write data variable is equal to await keyword with admin model dot find by ID function with admin ID variable as argument. So this code will fetch admin data from MongoDB database. Now we want to send admin data to client, so here, we have to write response.status function with 200 status code. And after this, we have called JSON function with admin variable as argument, so here, it will send data to client. So here, our code is ready. Now for check output in the browser, we have goes to terminal window. And here, we have run node server.js file command, so it will start node development server. So friends, here in browser, we can see admin login form on web page. So we have enter admin login details one by one under this login form. Now we have click on login button, so after click on login button, here we can see that admin has been logged into system, and here on web page, we can see dashboard page on web page. Now we have right click and click on inspect element and goes into console window. So here, in console window, we can see that login admin user has data has been displayed here. And after this, we have goes into network tab, and again we have to refresh web page. And here, we can see that it has sent request to set admin data routes, and it has received data from server. So on every page load, it has sent request to set admin data routes, and has received data from server. Now we have copied this link, and then after, we have log out from this admin login. And after this, again we have tried to access dashboard page, so here, we can see that page has been redirected to login page. So without admin login, we cannot access dashboard page, so this way, we can authorize admin login, and give access to dashboard page. So in this part, we have learned how to decode data from JWT token, and validate admin login, under this online doctor appointment booking system. In next part, we will start to create an admin profile page, and fill profile form with data, so we will be meet in next part.